We are live on Facebook.
Aloha Facebook, welcome to MJA.
We are live on Instagram.
Aloha Instagram, welcome to MJA.
Hello world.
Todo mundo, whole world. You guys, thank you again for tuning in with us. We really appreciate that. And actually, we don't have a lot of fun in the wine business anymore, and this is one of our highlights of the day is to be able to taste some wines and pretend that we're tasting them with you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. We appreciate it. It's kept us afloat here at MJA. We're going to talk a little bit today about the new tasting rules that we've implemented here at MJA. We basically are tasting on the patio, 2 people to a barrel. There's 6 barrels out there. We do 12 people at a time. We're actually tasting with bottles. These little sample bottles that we were letting people take home, now we use the same sample bottles for a 4-bottle tasting. These guys are not so small.
Could you move that bottle?
They're pretty big, and they're equivalent to more than a half a bottle, closer to 2/3 of a bottle. So, in keeping up with the MGA standard, we still pour big. So, we're here at the west side. We are pouring Monday through Sunday, and then the summit we're pouring Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, what do you want to talk about?
One last thing. At least on the weekends, at our west side location, we can accommodate looks like 4 groups of 4 in the back.
Right, in our barrel room.
But due to the new state of California regulations, we don't have the same capacity that we used to. But we're trying to play by the rules as much as we can.
And it's kind of reservations are recommended, and we're kind of living with the reservation rules. So
yeah, they're not required. They're strongly recommended. Well, not as much in the week, but definitely on the weekends.
So call ahead, make a reservation. We'll schedule a time for you. You'll be on a sheet when you come in. We'll have a table ready for you when you do come. So, right?
Yep.
For those of you that may be new that don't know, we are one family. That's why I stand next to him and I pretend I like him because he's my kid. You know. Yes, you are. Just turned 30 on Friday, by the way. Never mind. Makes his father really old. All right, let's try a little tasting. You guys are going to start with a Viognier. This one is from Hollister. It is a 2016. That's Gemelli. Is the grower there. He has, sorry, it's 2017. I thought I was wrong. You don't let me work anymore.
Woo! All right, so we got Christoph and Angie on Facebook,
Aloha, guys.
as well as Jeanette Halfley and Nick Moons.
Aloha, guys. Jeanette, welcome. So this one is, Gemelli grows, has about 230 acres, I believe, out there in Hollister. He grows essentially basic grapes that we use, a little bit of Petit Syrah that we use. What else do we use from him? And we did the Viognier, and the pepper cap also comes from him. So
It's got a lot of oak and creamy vanilla.
it is vanilla. You know what?
Very
When you go to 31 flavors and they give you that little spoon and you taste all the ice creams, and then she goes, "What are you going to have after you've done double chocolate surprise and all the other crap?" And you go, "I'll have vanilla." Well, this is the vanilla. So. You know what I've been doing with this lately?
Rubbing on your body.
I do that anyway. Never mind, I can't see it. It almost came out. Oh, I had to fight it back. I'm using this in my sautés because it really throws some interesting flavor. Christoph, I don't know if you've ever used that for a sauté, but it really enhances that. We did some snapper last night, and I used the Viognier in the sauté, and it really enhanced it. I liked it.
Yeah. Oh, also Christophe saying, congratulations on the new 97 point.
I know, and that is, this guy, we're going to talk about him at the end of the show. Give me a pair.
I mean,
Chicago popcorn. You know, that caramel.
oh, that's really good. That's really good.
That's the first thing you've ever. This is not.
You get a high five on that.
Honestly, yeah, unbelievable. Give me one. Oh my goodness, I like it. It's progression. You know what I would do with this? Sitting outside with a strawberry shortcake.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be
That'd
good.
be good.
Oh, pineapple upside down cake.
Pineapple upside down cake. I would use maybe a little duck with this. I would make a good duck wine. You would. Christoph, what are we doing French with this wine? Give me some suggestions.
Yeah. He did say he used it with some shrimps and a little bit in an onion soup.
Yeah. That's what I did. I did onions and garlic in my saute, and then right before it got done, I did this, and then I used the juice and the remnants of the garlic and onions over the top, and it was tasty.
There's a kind of pastry in Japan called melon bread.
Oh.
It has kind of a sweet, light, melony flavor to it. It's hard to explain, but given the texture and everything, paired with it's one.
I'll have to take your word for it because I've never had one.
You need to have melon bread. Kathy got to try melon bread for the first time. We went to a Japanese market in San Jose.
Well,
Yeah.
how come you didn't bring me some?
Well, you're not as cute.
Sometimes I
Yeah. But as far as like what melon bread tastes most similar to, it's most similar to poppy seed stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we made those poppy seed breads and stuff in our family, and that's one of my favorite. It is. So, all right, let's move along. We're gonna do the straw next. No, I got new glasses right there. So remember, we're keeping the. Oh yeah, down the hatch, baby.
It's not one.
It's too good to pour out. I really like the beignet. And Christophe's saying, I think I would use it with some seared foie gras and some mango chutney if I did not have a good Riesling.
That would be a good idea. Yeah, the foie gras would work well with that too. This is also from Jamelli, isn't it? We got this straw from him.
You would know it.
That's why I just said that. Okay. Because I know better than you. I knew there was one more line that I couldn't remember.
You give them an inch and it takes them out.
So we call this casserole in honor of Doris Day, and if she was alive and drinking wine, she would love this wine. So she was one of my favorite actresses, and I tell everybody, you know, for the Hollywood people, if anybody had a chance to get into heaven, it would probably be Doris Day. So I would say. This is a 2016.
Got a real spicy peppery nose to it.
It does? Yeah. It's slow. I thought it had a fruity kind of voice to it.
That's not.
Oh, I
Oh.
do. I get a little bit of fruit with this. I get a little plummy from it. Well, you gotta get the beignet out of your nose. I could, you know.
It does smell like there's something besides fruit happening here. Like,
Ooh, that's not a good follow to the beignet.
ooh, yeah, I need
We have to.
a few sips.
Give us
few
a minute,
sips.
kids. We gotta get our palates kind of cleansed here. Wow.
This is not a good order.
No, it isn't.
It's a good wine, but this is
Hold
not
on.
how we do.
Well,
People of MJ, take note. Do not try Syrah after the DNA. They do not go together.
well,
even
if
though they both have their own merits.
we got to change around the mixed flight, we know what not to do. It's great.
Oh, this is an MJ first.
Believe me, this is called for
Yeah.
right now.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So these are fantastic palate cleansers.
You know, this actually two lines fight each other more than those two did.
I don't think I've ever tried these side by side before.
I don't think that's a good idea.
One and done. I'm convinced.
No, I haven't tried. I had something a little softer in between. Wow. Like a ruby or something like that. Wow.
I'm the one, not a ruby.
Wow.
Also, Matt and Snow just joined, saying Snow and I will come ASAP for some vino.
Way to be happy for you. We missed you guys.
Aloha, you guys. Nice to hear from you. And hope to see you soon. All right, let's pair this with something that.
I need a second to actually drink it.
You do you, but we need to do us.
Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much better.
Oh,
Takes it all away.
yeah, because
And one
before.
cracker took all of the VMA away. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Krista, something you don't ever want to do is pair those sides back to back. You don't want to do that. Trust me.
Instantly better.
On that
No,
other-
I had to. Forget it.
Okay.
I feel like the weight was lifted off my shoulders. That's so much better.
There's like a slight. It's not smokiness, but like.
I know what you're saying. It has like a little smoke, but it's not smoke.
Yeah.
It's similar.
Like something between like barbecue and smoke. Something like that.
Well, you know what's between barbecue and smoke? It's usually the meat that's cooking on the grill. You know, last time I checked.
Yeah, but it's not cigar either. It's like. Well, it's kind of like somewhere between like smoky and like spicy.
Lightly
You know?
smoked. A little spiciness.
A lot of very like bright fruits at the front, and then it like kind of mellows out to like darker fruits like on the
I
finish.
use this with maybe some kind of a casserole, with a meat casserole. But not, you gotta be careful. I'm thinking Croatian style, not like what you guys do for casseroles.
Oh, not like a Midwestern casserole, because I was.
No, this would be more, this would either be some lamb and potato and some things like that in that kind of casserole. So, I would do this with maybe a stew, a shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie would work.
Oh, that would be really. You're on fire today, John. Look at you.
Holy crap, watch the ceiling, it's about to come. Lord and Saint Preserves, he had two very good ideas. Oh my God, I'm glad you turned 30, we got rid of all that other stuff. Yes.
Oh, but yeah, I do like the idea of lamb or shepherd's pie, which. I just want to think of something that's like very complimentary to like the bright fruit and then the dark fruit.
What would
In it.
Christoph pair it with?
I think this pairs well with some kind of Anglo food. Something for the British Isles.
Yeah, Christoph is recommending beef stroganoff.
I like that.
You need some creaminess, I think, with it.
Well, the cream would help because of that little pruny side to it that we're talking about. Yeah, the creamy would help it a lot.
Yeah, I'm a little baffled. But we do have, so Matt's commenting, he says, I have none of your wine on hand. I'm in Germany. Stop teasing me.
Well, hurry up and get back there. We have lots of it waiting for you.
I almost wonder if this would work with like well, it depends on how it's made. Like certain kinds of borscht might work.
Ah, oh, shoot. So Snow, she commented, Matt, I will open a bottle and have some for you.
My girl. We knew we could count on you, son. Who's on Instagram? Anybody say anything to us?
We work for neglecting Instagram here.
Meredith's saying that the note might be cedar. That would make sense.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that.
You know, that's there. You're right, but it's subtle. But there is a little cedar in the back of that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, give me a kind. I never have to use that on yours. I notice yours is always empty. How is that?
You know, I'm a conservationist
Really?
at heart.
Vineyard 2015. It's called Flirtatious. And this one is our gold medal winner from Finger Lakes International Wine Competition in Finger Lakes, New York last year. And it took the gold and 91 points. And it is Youngster. Again, my Merlots, like when I get into Merlots and I get into cabs and things, and I reiterate, which all my members know, but a lot of people that might be new that don't know, these wines last. This is a 3-year aged wine. This one is a good 15 to 20 year wine. It will last. My cabs are 20 to 30 years. That Syrah is a good 12, 15 year wine. Our Sauvignon Blancs are 8 to 10. Our Chardonnays are 12 plus. Our Pinots are 12 to 15 or better. And if it was made in Burgundy, it could be 52 years old, like the one we opened this year, last year, for my birthday, this year, yeah. So, all right, what can you pair with it? Damn near anything if it looks like meat, you know.
Or cheese.
Well, it's a little bit of a...
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great cheese one.
Oh yeah, because I'm like
perfect
some
cheese
cheese,
one.
like some.
Porridge. This is the one you sit on the porch and have your cheese appetizers with a little prosciutto and stuff with it. And then you go on to your steak or your lamb or your whatever you're eating.
Anything heavy or chicken.
No, it's a little heavy for chicken.
Yeah, it has to be heavy
Yeah.
for chicken, whatever it is.
Yeah. This, I just want to eat like a chunk of Gouda with this.
No, yeah. This wine is such a good wine, and for you out there, we still have a little. I don't know how much rotations we have left, but we do have some left.
Yeah, we have. It's not endangered quite yet, but it's getting there.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
You know, to me, there's almost like a difference that I don't recall from before, but from like how this one smells versus how it tastes. Like it smells like a little heavier, a little spicier, but it's much more fruit forward
And real smooth.
and real smooth, like on the palate. So
Our wines, kids, and those most of you that are members now, but our wines always have a front, a middle, and a finish. That I insist on when we're producing our wines. I hate when you taste the wine and then it poof magically disappears and there's nothing left at the end of your palate. This one ends up down here someplace where it's finishing.
There's a lot of. I almost wish that this wine had been named Cherry Bomb, because like its entire lifetime, it's just so much cherry and it just like bursts in your mouth. It's definitely like my favorite Merlot, and the one that I recommend when people are like, oh, which Merlot do you think is the best out of all these?
Flirtatious has always been one of my favorites, absolutely.
it's definitely a light cherry more than a dark cherry.
Yeah. No, it's a really bright one.
And don't forget this wine for barbecues, because spare ribs and brisket and all of those different meats, barbecue meats and beef ribs and all.
I almost want to paint it on the
You know, be happy. Just be happy. Buy some of this, drink it, and eat, and be happy.
All right, so we do have a little bit of comment action happening on Facebook. So Matt says, Snow is drinking your wine by herself! Exclamation points. And then Snow says, can't wait to see you guys and drink some vino as soon as Matt gets back from Germany. And Matt said, we will come this weekend. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, you're coming back soon. Great.
And he also says, yes, cheese. And we got a poem.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can expand this. All right, I might have. There we go.
This is apparently our first MJ live stream poem.
No, we've had them before. Yeah. It's about that time to bust out a line and drink some fine wine. Sultry, I want to make her mine. Cabernet, vintage 2009. MJ all day, what can I say? I'll drive all the way from the valley or the bay. Whether it's October or May, up to the summit to watch the stellar jays. Sit under the trees with some cheese, Pour me a glass, if you please. So good it knocks me on my knees. Finish with a hike up the hill to the vineyards, where I'll probably lose my keys. Dude, that's a snapper right there.
Absolutely. That's bravo. Look at all the talented people we have out there in Cyberland. Oh yeah. Manchego is one of my favorite cheeses, and this with some little cheese and cracker, maybe a little prosciutto with it, I would be just really in heaven.
I also really want some Havarti with this one. Definitely not like a cheddar wine, but like all of those lighter cheeses.
All right, you guys. I'm about to pour you my double broken down ribeye double chocolate fudge cake wine. This is called I Know Kiev, which in Hawaiian means I don't give a shit. So anyway, this is my 2010 6-year age cab. Remember, this is a 10. I Know Kiev, 10. This is 20 right now. This is already 10 years old. This hasn't even gotten started. So you call the missus and you say, honey, I'm bringing the filet sole for dinner and get something for dessert. So what you want to do is you want to start with this wine with your filet mignon, and you want to finish with a double chocolate fudge cake, because this is a perfect chocolate wine.
It's a real chocolatey nose to it.
It has a big chocolatey notes to it. This is from where is it? Coombsville. It's a 2010 Coombsville. We've never had a wine with this much chocolate going on. I mean, it's prevalent. It's there. And I like this wine because of the softness of this cap. I like it as a filet wine. It's a perfect wine for a filet.
I love all of the things that when we've had food trucks here, this has always been the wine that we've handed to them, like if they're gonna do a dessert that incorporates one of our wines. What was the pastry truck that came here multiple times?
Right. Yeah.
What were they called? Such nice ladies. It's on the tip of my tongue.
No, they're really great.
Something happened to their truck, didn't it?
No, they're fine.
Well, no, but like originally?
No. They
No.
had flat or something.
Yeah, they had something go out, but it was nothing big. But yeah, so this, and then also what Cruzian has done with our wines. I'm happy with both of those.
This was a new French oak for a total of 6 years before we bottled it. So when you think about that, we didn't bottle it until 16, and it was made in 2010. And we'll just keep on going. It absolutely will.
This is really coming to its sound for me.
It is.
That's my first day.
It isn't. I don't think we're very long in this wine either, are we?
It's not quite endangered, but it's getting there.
It's amazing because we've had it a while.
It's
So,
like less than 50 cases, right?
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. And for us, that's almost empty because we made 600 when we made the wine. So.
And so the food truck I was thinking of, it's Flower and Love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flower Love, if you're watching, we love you. We miss you guys.
I need some. I want a elaborate revelation. What would you drink?
I want Flower Love cupcake.
Yeah. Well, they did like a little. It was like a cherry.
So well, you know. You were, cupcake was there. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to open a bottle of friggin' 10-year-old. I don't care for a damn cupcake.
Not any cupcake.
No. Hi.
Cultivated cupcake that sparks joy in your life.
Well, what?
That had lots of love and affection. It's great.
What Love and Flower did was a chocolate cupcake, and then they did a cherry reduction where they also used I Know Care in the cherry sauce, and then put that over it.
See,
Yeah.
not just any cupcake, is it?
It was good.
Sometimes it is tedious to be here on Wednesdays. Not always, but once in a while it is. And you can see why.
How the narrative changes.
Nah.
Okay.
At least the wine's good.
You know, all I give everybody is a filet mignon. We have not heard anything. I would use this with a veal chop. With some new potatoes and maybe some cauliflower or something or Brussels sprouts or something like that.
I would just be so tempted with how chocolatey it is to do a like a spicy chocolate rub like on a skirt steak, and then grill that, and then
A
do.
skirt steak would be great. You
Yeah.
know what I was thinking about too is oh shoot, what's the Mexican dish with the chocolate? I can't think.
Mole?
Huh? Mole.
Yeah.
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 I've never tried it with mole, but I bet you it would work really well with it.
I think it would.
Yeah.
Could you sous vide, you know, like a really nice steak or something that would pair well with this?
A sous vide steak with this?
Yeah. You don't think so?
No.
Just like being really
You were doing really well.
Do you know what sous vide means?
I do.
I don't want a boiled steak thing with my wine. Sorry.
But, you know, on very low for a really long time, you're really tempted.
If you have like Wagyu steak, but then like, why would you do that to it?
Apparently there's some disagreement here, folks.
Yeah, and Kathy will never let you cook.
That's fine.
No.
I
It is fun.
My Hawaiian boy can make jamusabis.
Right. There you go. You can do the musubi.
Right, I make plenty good with
Plenty good.
Plenty good.
Okay then.
Treats.
Yeah. Incidentally, guys, we're going to keep the live streaming going for
a while.
Yeah. We're not going to do a cutoff on this. It's such a craziness out there, and we don't get to reach a lot of people. So this is the way we can reach at least some of you, and hopefully more people are starting to tune in with this every week. And it gives me a little personalization with you that I normally don't get because he doesn't let me in here very often. Yeah, I know that.
That's where I sit on my phone. Look, I gotta get the old married site.
Well, the big thing is, guys, if you want to interact with Marin, this is your chance, because he normally is not here during the hours on the weekends because we're not letting him be here.
Although we will say, if you're going to see Marin at MJ, come around noon on any given day.
Yeah.
And if you want to see Marin at MJA, call ahead and say, I'm coming in, and MJA will come in. So,
There we go.
I miss you guys, and I will come in to say hi, I promise. That's important to me, to eyeball you guys. There's so many of our members that I don't get to see anymore, and it's hard.
Alright, what's your saying, Kathy?
She's saying once sous vide, throw it in the grill.
Yeah,
I mean, I had a very long discussion yesterday about reverse cooking meats. I don't know how I feel about it, because I like my meats rare or medium rare. And reverse cooking it, it's like, okay, so you're cooking it like in the slow cooker way to like make it more tender, and then you sear it on the outside.
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how you can control what you're looking for rare or medium rare.
So you can't really with that unless you're like cooking it really low, because there are some methods where you cook it like at that temperature for like a very long time, like basically a full day, and that just, it ends up coming out kind of mushy. Like there's a Florida restaurant that does this with their hamburgers, where they basically do like a low cooking thing, so like it is cooked through, but it's almost like a raw hamburger, but with no, issues with bacteria, yeah. But it's like that idea just, that kind of grosses me out. I'm not a fan.
I did tri-tip, and what I did is I seasoned it in balsamic and my different herbs and spices that I did. And I left it for about a half an hour on a very low barbecue heat, and then I kicked it all the way up to the top and really cooked it fast at about 500 degrees. It didn't take that long. It was
that sounds really good, especially because tri-tip is kind of a tougher cut, like without doing anything else.
And the way the slow cook tenderized it, and then I hot flashed it for the end of it, and God, it was good. Oh man! All right, give me this. I know. That's a little
Oh, Angie's saying, how about I send a big virtual hug right now? By the way, You're Naked and Afraid was well received by an Airbnb host couple in Grottos, Virginia.
Oh, great. Hallelujah. Thank you. All right. Where is my last one? It's over there.
Damn.
No, I did not.
So, Angie,
Next to the bowl.
I have a question, Angie. Are you like doing Airbnbs in Virginia? Like, I'm kind of curious now. Also, you're a pretty deluxe Airbnb host if you are, and you're giving MJ bottles of wine. Like, that's amazing.
That's next level for Virginia, and I live in Virginia, so I can say that.
So we are doing Simply Irresistible. It's our 2016, I believe. It is. Hope Valley Cab. Hope Valley, we've been buying grapes from George Shanks in Hope Valley since 2007. He's got great cabs. We've got consecutive years right now from him. We have
For Hope Valley?
Hope Valley. We have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. We have 11.
I don't think we have
No, we don't. We have
12.
12. Yeah, Persuasion.
Persuasion,
Yeah.
French Kiss.
Yeah. Anticipation was 11. We're
I
around
don't think we
that.
have 14.
Yeah, we do. 14 is called. You see, you're like me. We forget all this shit.
Is that breakfast?
No.
So brown, intimidation.
Intimidation's a 50.
Intimidation's. Nah. It's 14.
What's a 50? We're getting old.
Yeah. Romance is a 15.
Romance is 50 and intimidation is a 14. There we go. So we have a vertical, you guys, from 12 to 16 right now. So if you guys are collectors and want all the subsequent years, we have them. We have like 5 in a row. And that's worth collecting because they become more valuable, and it's a lot of fun over the years to open them and taste how the different years, what it presents to you.
They become simply irresistible.
Now, getting back to the wine. Tell me about this. Oh man, that's got a good one. Oh man, we made a choice. I have to say.
That's real cranberry nose.
This is fruit forward, very smooth. It kind of makes your mouth water when you taste it. In the middle, it goes wow, and then on the bottom, it goes holy crap, it's good. This is good stuff.
Oh, this is delicious.
Yeah, satiating, dry finish. I love it.
Yeah. This one won a gold medal where? Just recently.
Didn't this one?
You just got a gold
Is
medal.
that the Marin?
It got it in the Women's International Wine Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it got like 92 points or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did. If it looks like a chop, flank, or a leg, it will pair with this guy. It is really a good wine. Lamb, pork, beef, pick something. It will. And it'll make you very, very happy.
It is so tasty.
That's right.
What?
Silver and Monterey International Wine Tasting.
I think it
No,
also
but I
got
want to
that.
go with something else.
Maybe it did.
It want to go with something else.
It might have silver and Monterey.
I know it did in Marin, but I took a gold too. Most of our wines that are cabs and most of the ones before usually win 2 or 3. They'll win a gold somewhere and a silver somewhere else, and you go, okay, that's fine.
He thinks it's a conspiracy, but wins up anything other than gold.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. That's exactly true.
But I tell him it's like, you know, your kid gets into Yale and you're like, why the hell did you get into Harvard? I had no son.
competition I was thinking of, that was indiscretion. But Irresistible is also a darn good wine. Darn good wine.
We'll enter it this year.
Well, honestly, look, one silver out of one competition is pretty dang good.
That's a gold medal wine.
Nah.
Sorry.
See what I mean, folks?
Time for a correction.
Yeah. Oh, and we have Andrea Hobbs joining on Facebook.
You want a correction?
Okay, thank you. Oh, nice. So Meredith's saying Angie will be here in Florida tomorrow for Courtney's baby shower weekend.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And also, Angie said about the Airbnb comment, no, my husband is on a job, yet I will be when the house is built, and yes, upon request, that there will be wine of choice/gift. Cool. All right.
If I ever need to go to Virginia, Kathy and I will book your place.
Heck yeah.
So, here in California, especially in Santa Cruz, because we're governed by our own health department here in Santa Cruz County, not sure how long this style of pouring is going to last, but the bottle is a very convenient pour for everybody. A lot of people can't drink the 4 bottles that we give you, and usually end up taking one of them home, which is fine with us. So, the problem for me is I can't have music. I can't read wine taste at the bar inside. I can do the barrel room and I can do the patio. So for now, it works. I can get about half of what we normally get in here, or less, 40%.
Look, we can't pour wines at the bar anymore.
No, I know.
I know. That's a big. We could fit a lot of people in here back in the day.
Yeah, well, we did. Anyway,
We're probably at like 40%.
Yeah,
maybe 30, between 30 and 40%.
and right now, it works. It's better than not being able to pour and see our folks and having people come in and at least hang out with us. Some of the food trucks are starting to ask if they can come and park there in our parking lot right here.
We have one on Sunday.
We have the Tia's here. Yeah. So we're going. Meredith, you can encourage them if you want to. They can come in on Saturday or Sunday if they want to. It's up to them. If they need a place to park, at least we get pretty good traffic on Saturday, Sunday, Friday, somewhat. But I would keep it on Saturday, Sunday for now.
Yep. And so since with our in-person tastings, we're not allowing outside food currently. The only outside food we are allowing are those food trucks.
Those food trucks can,
Yeah.
because they're really being invited by us. They're like an extension of us. So.
We do have cheese plates that are pre-packaged and pre-put together in accordance with the state of California's health regulations. But yeah, apart from that, the only
You get a little bag with all your cheeses, the prosciuttos, and crackers and things with them, and they're reasonable. So yeah, they have those available.
Our hands are tied. Apart from that, like there's food trucks when they're available, and that's all we're allowed to do. But there's really good one.
Yeah.
Gosh, that is such a spectacular wine. I want to talk a little bit about my meetup wine. Meetup.
Mm-hmm.
This is my indiscretion.
Raise the one.
Raise volume. Indiscretion.
It's like 2015 Alexander Valley.
It is. And
Pro-
you know
pro-
about that?
John, project towards the cameras.
Sorry. Indiscretion is our 2015 Alexander Valley Cabernet. One of our finest wines and our first 97.1.
Stealing my thunder. All right.
Nah.
Knock it off. I didn't ask you to do all that. Anyway, back in 2000 and early 15, Robbie is our head winemaker there for MJA. Robbie said to me, I've got these Alexander Valley grapes. They are over the top good. I think you should start carrying an AB Alexander Valley. cash. So I contracted, I did 3 years in a row, and I've been doing it every year since. This 15 took the penny international.
Yes. Wine and spirits.
And that was about a week ago, with all of these competitions been postponed because of COVID. And it took a platinum. We've never had a platinum before. So this one won a platinum, and it is our first 97-point wine. In the spirit of, you guys, we dropped all of our 40% values and all of our stuff because we're open again for tasting. But I thought it would be special for my virtual people that are watching us, that I do a special online only.
Well, online or if we call us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to finish this scenario?
Yeah, sure.
And what are they supposed to do?
They're supposed to mention the fact that you saw this live stream.
So when you mention, I saw this live stream, you can buy this wine at 35% off. And that's not for everybody who walks in the door. That is only for you guys that are doing the live streaming. This is a 35% discount on a 97-point wine that probably is going to cost you 70-something. If I was in Napa, this would be a $500 bottle with a 97-point wine. You see that all the time. As soon as the guy wins a 95, 96, 97, the bottle's $500 to $1,000. This is $70 and change. So.
Yep. And if you want to order this in our online store at checkout for the 35% discount, enter promo code 617. Today's date, basically, June 17th. 617.
And I'm not going to give this to everybody who walks in the door, guys. The guys that are out there in Cyberland that have seen this, this is worth owning. It is a 2015. You got another 20 plus years on this one if you want to lay it down or drink it tomorrow. We will be tasting this next weekend or next Wednesday. This I'm not doing it today because it's on the schedule for next week. So.
Also, if you guys want to come in, if you mention this live stream and you come in with tasting room, we'll honor that as well.
You will?
Yep.
What if I don't?
Well, you're not going to be here, are you?
So it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad I love you. I can't do it. 30 years I've been coming up with this. Amazing. And you know what? I wouldn't trade it for a minute. I would. Absolutely. Anyway, so are we closing on this?
Yes, but we also have one other special on one of our endangered wines. Ruby.
Oh.
Ruby.
We have a
Yeah, the buy two, take three.
Oh, yeah. Ruby is our Central Coast 2016.
2016.
Right? That is the ladies that love that smooth, easy, cherry, wonderful Pinot. That is our wine that we're doing a buy two, take three. It's $42, which is not unheard of for a really good Pinot, and then you get the third one free. So that cuts it by 33 and a third. It's a heck of a buy. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also Christoph, he said, just to confirm, no need to reserve a spot during the week, only weekends?
No. It's good to know even during the week. I like to know who's coming, Christoph, if we can. You don't have to, but it makes life easier if I know that you're coming at a certain time or whatever. So, like I said, it's recommended. It isn't mandatory. That is Ruby. That is our 2016 Central Coast. It's South Marin, and it is so yummy.
So good. There's only 4 cases of this left.
Yeah, that's about as major that you're going to get. Yeah. Unless you're 77.
And Meredith asked a good question. How long is the 617 promo good for?
Sunday.
Sunday.
You tell those people outside to quit making so much noise.
We are making a racket out there.
You know what? We'll kick that door to the box. Sure they'll guys probably jumped 7 feet in the air.
Oh, Christoph said, I will be there Friday at noon. How is that for
That's
confirmation?
wonderful. That's
All
perfect.
right.
All right, let's talk about the love that you guys give to us every day that we're in business here. But with all the support and help that you give us every day that we're here, and we so appreciate you. You guys are our lifeline. We've lost a few members along the way, which we figured we would, but we're hoping that when this thing returns to some kind of a normalcy, that we get them back, because that's part of our Ohana. We lost a little part of our Ohana, and it's sad for us because we've been together for a lot of years, all of us. So, thank you again for all the support, all the love. We will be here every day on the west side, and no, I'm gonna go kill that guy for a second.
Do you want me to like?
Nah.
No, just throw a barrel at him. Anyway, we will be here next Wednesday again from.
Yell it.
We will be here. We will be here next Wednesday from 1 to 1:45. Thank you for the support. Please continue. Please come in and visit the kids. And if I know you're coming, I'll be here. I'll come in and say hi. So,
You going to be here Friday at noon?
I'll be here Friday at noon for Christoph, absolutely, for sure.
Okay.
So, remember the 35 on this guy at 70-something bucks a bottle. Trust me, it's a steal. And anybody that's in Cyberland that's away from here that can't come in and buy it, you buy a case of this, I will ship it free.
Oh, and we have our Germany crowd on Instagram again. I'm so excited. So
You guys from Germany?
yeah, same guy.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Danke schön, danke schön.
All right, guys. Mahalo, we love you, we miss you. Come and see us as soon as you can. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.